My classmates were all murmuring. They all turned to me and stared as they eagerly waited. Can somebody please tell me why this is happening to me? Calm down, take a breath. Why don't you remember anything, Yosuke Matoba? I'm currently in homeroom and, well, we were welcoming a new student. This was all that was supposed to happen today. What did you just say?
Fine, I'll say it one more time. I, Fuka Yabuki, used to be Yosuke Matoba's girlfriend, so that makes me his ex.
What? What the hell? What's she talking about? She's crazy! Hey, stop!
Oh no, have you forgotten about me? That isn't very nice. But it's okay, I remember you. I haven't given up on us getting back together, so you better prepare yourself.
That last line did it. The whole classroom blew up. Everybody was either panicking, yelling, or cheering for us. I almost fainted. This was too much for me to handle. Dude, Matoka, what's going on with you two? You have such a pretty ex-girlfriend, and it seems like you dumped her. Why in the world would you do that?
Oh my gosh, I had no idea you were so easy.
No, listen guys, I have no idea what she's talking about.
So, you don't remember at all? But we used to be together all the time.
What? Stop! You're making the situation too difficult.
Oh, well, it's fine. Because that doesn't change how I feel for you.
I can feel everybody's eyes on us. I'm utterly speechless. What is this? I've never met anybody as beautiful as her before. I'm serious. Turmoil followed me through the whole day, even after classes ended. I don't know what to do about this. What did I do to deserve this? The new girl keeps touching me, and she seems so happy to be next to me. I can't wrap my head around it. She asked me to show her around the school. I said yes, but I had no idea she would be so clingy. The guys in my class gave me the most terrifying death glare. I'm going to have nightmares tonight. I don't want to think about coming to school tomorrow. What do I do? They're looking. Everybody's looking at us, but I don't blame them. It's a rare sight. Girls like her don't usually waste their time on guys like me.
Huh? What did you say?
Nothing. So, there's nothing here. We're behind the school. I doubt there's anything around here that you would want to see.
You're right, and there's nobody around. I like it. It's perfect!
Yabuki-san?
Yosuke-kun.
Huh? What?
I've waited for so long. I've missed you so much.
Yabuki-san?
Please, can I be your girlfriend again? Give me a second chance.
Wait! Hey! Oh my gosh, she's so soft. And what is that alluring scent coming from her? What's going to happen to me? Could this be a prank? Is she doing this to me as part of a Batsu game? Is she doing this on purpose? I can't, I'm sorry. I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh. Your face, you're bright red. You look like a ripe tomato.
Yabuki-san?
Jeez, you still don't know who I am? Fine, here.
Wait. No way. I peered into her phone screen as she told me to. A familiar conversation was on display. It was a chat I had with someone yesterday, a person I talk to all the time.
I told you I had a huge surprise for you.
This can't be. Are you serious? You're Ku? Really?
Gosh, took you long enough, dummy. Couldn't you tell by my name? Whatever. It's safe to say this dokuri was a success. My last name changed because my parents got a second marriage. I'm so glad I didn't tell you about it. That was the most fun I've had in my life.
What did you expect? You look nothing like you used to before. That's right, we know each other. But the Ku I know had short, boyish hair. She never looked like this. How can somebody like Ku become such a classy, beautiful woman? This is unbelievable.
I had a bit of a makeover while I was away. I kind of like it. It's fun looking like this.
Ku grinned teasingly at me. I could see a faint resemblance to the Ku I used to know. So that means she's telling the truth. What I want to ask is, why would you say I was your ex-boyfriend? If you're Ku, you would know that's pure nonsense.
Oh, that's because I mean, will you look at me? I'm so attractive now. It caused too much trouble at my previous school.
Oh, is that so?
Yep. Guys would be all over me whenever I did something nice for them. I even had a personal stalker. Let me tell you, it's not fun. I don't want anything like that happening to me again. I want a peaceful, enjoyable high school life here. That's why.
Ow! Dude, what part of this is peaceful and enjoyable? Wait a minute, you can't be serious!
I'm glad you caught on. That's right. I'm sacrificing your peace and enjoyment so I can have a perfect life here.
What? You can't be serious. Why do I have to sacrifice anything?
Oh, come on, please. You don't have a girlfriend or a crush, do you? I am so sick of all the drama. I don't think I could deal with it if it happens again.
Was it that bad?
I don't want to talk about it. It'll bring back too many painful memories. We're friends, best friends, right? You're the only one I can rely on.
Oh no, that's the face. I can never say no to her whenever she puts on that expression. She's fine. But don't take it too far, okay? Seriously.
Yay! This is why I love you. You're the best, yo.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a great time together.
Ku. Her name used to be Fuka Kujo. She's what people called a childhood friend.
Dude, yo, let's play soccer next.
Her appearance and personality both fit the characteristics of a typical scamp. She was a guy friend to me, and we got along well. We would literally play in the mud together till the sunset. We did everything together, every day.
Look at your face, it's covered in mud. You're one to talk, Ku. My gosh, my mom is gonna kill me.
Ku knew everything about me, including things I could never tell my parents. She was my irreplaceable best friend, and that didn't change after she had to move overseas. Nobody could replace her, no matter how far she was. I wonder how many years it has been since she first left. We never lost touch. Our phones kept us connected throughout the years. I talked to her just yesterday. We spent hours chatting about meaningless things. I have a huge surprise. You won't have to wait long. Huh. That idiot. There should be a rule against pranks like these. Oh, it's from Ku. Just FYI, I'll be following you around school like a fly to poop?
Or you could be my boyfriend. Then we wouldn't be lying to everyone.
She's got to be kidding. There's no way I can see her as a girl now. Well, I have to admit, she's gotten pretty. But our relationship isn't like that. We're more like, Yabuki-san? What do you have there?
Well, Yosuke, this is an obento for you. We promised we would eat lunch together.
So this is what she meant when she said, look forward to lunchtime. Seriously, she needs to stop with all the surprises!
Here, go ahead. Don't worry, I'm not giving up on you until you realize what you've lost.
Oh gosh, everybody's staring again. Didn't they get enough yesterday? Do they have to watch Ku feed me? Get alive! But I guess I would be jealous if I had to watch this. Damn it, if only if it weren't Ku. This would be a dream come true. Ku continued acting out the beautiful and heartbroken ex-girlfriend who wants to get back with her ex-part. The quality of her show was actually impressive. What surprised me the most was that her acting was perfect. There were no flaws in her performance. I had expected her to give up eventually, but she never did. There is one problem though. The guys in my class all hate me now. I can tell by how they look at me, and I have a reputation for being insensitive now.
What is it?
Do you like the ice cream?
Yep, it's a new product. It's pretty good. Do you want some?
Oh, thanks. It's really good. I like it. Maybe I should buy one too.
You didn't hesitate to eat it.
Huh? Well, I mean, yeah. I don't see why I wouldn't. It's ice cream.
That's not what I mean, the thing is, whatever. I guess that's one of the good things about you, yo.
You're not making sense. Are you messing with me again?
I'm not. Anyways, do you want to go bowling? I have some discount tickets.
Yeah, sure. Bowling sounds like a great idea. Come on, let's go. To tell you the truth, I was having the time of my life. I could tell I was because I couldn't stop smiling. Cut it out! Don't pull at me so hard! The bowling alley isn't going anywhere.
Let's bet something, yo. Let's see. How about the loser buys the winner a drink, yeah? Yeah! Strike! Did you see? Did you see how I knocked them all down?
Ku looked so happy. I couldn't help but feel excited. Let me make one thing clear. I wasn't feeling this way because she transformed into one of the most attractive girls I've met.
Yo, it's your turn now. Try not to embarrass yourself, man.
It was because I reunited with my best friend, and she hadn't changed a bit. She was still the same Ku I knew years ago. I can't believe you picked a fight with me. Just watch. You'll be bowing down to me after this.
Fine, give it a try, yo.
Although I kept in touch with Ku all these years, we only talked through our phones. For the first time in many years, we were together. I felt excited to hang out with her like we used to. Ah, damn it. I can't believe I lost.
Man, this can of juice is amazing. So this is what victory tastes like.
Well, I'm not losing again. Hey, we should go to karaoke tomorrow.
Yeah, you always say that. Bring it on. A karaoke battle with you doesn't scare me.
You haven't changed a bit.
Really?
Yeah, you haven't. You're the same old Ku.
I see. I guess I am the same. I'm sure I haven't changed, since you think so, yo.
Ku and I hung out every day. We wanted to make up for all the time we had lost. We used to play every day during elementary school, and now that Ku was back, we had all the time in the world. We played soccer and threw balls to reminisce old days, but now that we were older, we could do things we never imagined doing back in the day. We went to karaoke, amusement parks, and aerial adventure parks. It was like taking a trip back in time. I was having so much fun with Ku. Life was great again. Ku is my best friend. I never doubted that for a second, but it hits me differently knowing we get to be around each other again. I feel like I'm dreaming. I never thought this day would come. I wish this would last forever. I don't want it to end. That's what I was hoping while we spent time together.
Thanks for inviting me. So this is what your room looks like.
I just realized we never hung out inside. We were always outside.
I know, right? Let's see. It's tidier than I expected. I always thought guys weren't good at cleaning up.
Ku looked pleasantly surprised as she glanced around the room. I could tell this was her first time stepping into a guy's room. I didn't expect this to be her first time. I heard that people overseas are more open to these things. And knowing her personality, it wouldn't surprise me if she hung out at guys' houses all the time. There! Right there! Shoot it! Now!
Okay, here goes. Take this! Yes, the boss is dead.
Dude, we have the best teamwork ever! I could never beat this boss when I played alone.
I wouldn't expect any less from us.
Seriously, the real you is so much easier to get along with. How much longer will you keep up with the nice girl act? Haven't you had enough? The way you were talking today? Sweet talking doesn't suit you, Ku. You put me in such an uncomfortable place. Ku is still acting out her character at school. It's not easy dealing with her when she's at school. I wish she would go back to being herself.
You only feel uncomfortable because you haven't had any experience with girls. I had so much fun watching you blush. See, I took a photo.
Dude, you're an ass! Why would you take a photo? Delete it!
No way! I'm considering using this as my lock screen photo.
Cut it out, Ku! Hey, hand that over to me!
Oh!
My bad. Wait a second. This could be my chance. I suddenly thought of a prank I could pull on her. I helped her live a peaceful life at school, and she thanked me by taking an embarrassing photo of me. She needs a bit of a lesson, doesn't she?
Yo?
Ku, look at that. She's starting to get nervous. But Ku isn't easy to conquer. I should prepare for her to fight back now. Wait, Ku?
Go ahead.
Go ahead? What?
I would never say no to you.
Huh? What does she mean by that? Oh, I know. She's acting like this on purpose to make me feel uncomfortable. It's another prank. Ku, what is going on with me? The plan was to pull a prank on her. It's time to end it. I should pull back and get off now. But I can't stop staring at Ku's lips. Something smells nice, and she's so soft and warm. Gosh, I never realized how attractive she was. This is bad. My brain, it's not functioning right.
Yosuke? I'm home.
Mom!
Oh my gosh. Yosuke, do you have a friend over? Come down. I need help carrying all this stuff.
Yeah, sure, of course. I'm coming. That was close. I don't want to think about what would have happened if Mom hadn't come home. Oh gosh. You got off easy. I should have finished the prank before Mom got home.
It wasn't easy.
Huh?
Nothing. I'm going home.
Ku?
I'm sorry.
From that day on, everything was different. Things became awkward between us. I apologized to Ku for taking the prank too far. She shook her head and told me it didn't bother her. But she didn't seem okay. We couldn't have a proper conversation anymore. Something had changed. I know I'm partially responsible for the change in our relationship. I just don't know how to talk to her anymore. I can't remember how we made everything flow before. Dude, did you guys have a fight or something? She didn't make you an obento today. Yabuki-san has been acting quite differently these days. Yeah, something like that. I mean, I guess it's my fault. You're such an idiot, Matoba. I have no clue what's going on in your head, but you're wasting a good thing. Do you know how many guys are waiting to pounce on the chance to talk to her? Leave me alone! I'm going to the cafeteria now. I'm an idiot. Ever since that incident with Ku, I can't look at her properly. I'm overwhelmed with numerous emotions I can't even explain, but I can't stop looking at her. I'm staring at her alluring lips every time I realize my eyes are on her. I'm scared. I'm afraid of what I might do to her if I stay near her. What am I doing? Ku is my best friend. She deserves better.
Please, let me go!
Wait a minute! I need to talk to you! Fuka, Ku? Ku? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. That guy suddenly came up to me and asked me out.
I think it's because I wasn't around. It's what we were dreading. This is so annoying.
You think I am? Yo, do you consider me a burden? Is that what you think?
No! Stop! That's not what I meant!
Well, yo, you've been avoiding me these past few days. That means you don't want to be around me.
Ku? Hey, what are you...
Tell me, yo, what am I to you? What do you think of me?
Well, Ku, you're my friend. My best friend.
I knew it. I'm your best friend. I feel like such an idiot. I never should have done it. I regret so much. So, yo, does that mean you wouldn't feel anything if I were to go out with someone else?
I stood there in silence. I didn't know what to say or how to react to Ku's question. Ku and I are best friends. The ex-girlfriend act is something Ku puts on only at school. There are no romantic feelings between us. We're supposed to be just friends.
My bad. I don't know what came over me just now. I'm confused. I shouldn't have asked you like that.
Ku stared at the ground while I stood there in silence, not knowing what to do. We stayed that way for a while. It's getting late. We should get going. The crack in our bond was still there when we returned to the classroom. We didn't talk after that. Classes were over, and it was time to go home, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. I sat in my seat, blankly staring at the scenery outside the window. I wonder what I should have said. What would have made her feel better? I hurt Ku. I'm aware of it, but there's nothing I can do. I'm desperate to find an answer. I want to fix things, but I can't think of anything. What's going on? Ku? And who are all those girls surrounding her?
Hey, why don't you say anything? Did you think I was gonna sit by and watch you make moves on my boyfriend?
What?
How dare you flirt with my man, you skank? Who do you think you are anyway?
You think you're better than all of us? Get off that high stool and apologize to her. That's the least you could do. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, what are you guys doing there?
Yo?
What do you want? This is none of your business.
Exactly. This has nothing to do with you. We're trying to deal with a serious problem. You don't get to butt in like this.
This has everything to do with me. I mean, Ku and I... Ku looked terrified while she stood in the middle of the group. She didn't look anything like the Ku I knew. Seeing her like that, something snapped inside me. She's my girlfriend. Fuka would never try to make a move on anybody else.
Yo.
Let's go, Ku. You girls need to back off. We don't have to waste our time here. Hold on. What is this? My heart felt full as I walked home with Ku's hand in mine. I feel like this is deja vu. Something similar happened to me a long time ago.
You saved me again.
Ku? She looked up at me with tears in her eyes. She looked weak and drained. It brought back a memory from my childhood.
I'm sorry, yo.
Do you remember me? This isn't the first time you saved me. You've done it before.
That's right. I remember now. This isn't the first time I've seen Ku like this. I can't recall exactly what year, but Ku has always been popular with the guys because of her cheerful energy. Some of the girls in our class were jealous of her, and they called her out to bully her.
Hey, Ricky Kun is your boyfriend. Don't touch him. He's right. You have no right talking and flirting with him. Hey, cut it out. Don't talk to her like that. What who the hell are you? This is none of your business. She's right. This is a problem between man and woman. Don't butt your head in. You're just a child. Shut up. I need to protect Ku. She's Ku as my girlfriend. She's my precious girlfriend, so it's my job to protect her. It's my place to butt in.
It's all clear now. I told them she was my girlfriend. That was the only way I could think of to protect her. Then I grabbed her hand and pulled her away.
Before that incident happened, you told me something. You had a crush on one of the girls in that group. I remember you told me how much you liked her. But yo, you prioritized your friendship with me over your crush.
Ooh.
That was the day I fell for you. I've had feelings for you since that incident. The day I walked into your classroom. The words I said to you then. I said it was a joke, but they were half true. My feelings for you never faded. They grew stronger over the years we were apart, and I wanted to become your girlfriend worthy of your love. That's why I grew out my hair, and I started dressing like a girl. I worked so hard to become who I am now, and I did it so you would see me differently when we reunited one day.
But you never mentioned anything in our chats.
I was scared. I didn't want to confess how I felt and get turned down by you. I didn't want to lose you. I convinced myself that I didn't need to tell you how I felt as long as I had you by my side as a friend. I didn't want us to change. No, that's not all. That's not all I was thinking. I wanted to make sure none of the other girls would come near you. I wanted you all to myself. That's why I asked you to play along with my act. I'm sorry. I really am. I keep making your life difficult. I felt awful. I apologize for not being honest with how I felt.
Oh, I get it. I understand everything now. I listened to her explain herself. She was weeping. It took that much for me to finally realize how I felt about Ku. She's definitely my best friend, and I want to protect her. None of that has changed. But that wasn't all I felt when I thought of her. Every moment I've spent with her, I loved her company. I never want to see her cry. I want her to be happy, and I wish she would never stop smiling. This is not just about friendship. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I remember everything now. You weren't lying. We did become a couple back when we were kids.
Yo?
Do you want to get back together? Fuka, I like you too. Not only as a friend. I think I've always been in love with you.
Really? Are you sure you want me?
Yes, I do. I don't want anybody else, Fuka. We've always been together. I can't imagine a future without you.
Me neither. Yosuke.
Fuka, we didn't need to say anything else. We kissed. It was something we had both longed for all this time. My first kiss. It felt comforting, like I belonged with her. I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. I'm nervous, but in a good way. I have so much I want to express, but I don't know how. So many feelings, kind of bittersweet. It took us so long to get where we are, but it felt good to know we had finally reached where we were.
Let's go home! Mama's gonna kill me if I'm late! Hey, wait for me! Wait! Jeez, will you hurry up? Run!
Oh,
Come on, hurry up, yo! Hey, wait for me, Ku! Don't leave me!
let's go, Fuka.
Okay.
We both naturally reached for the other's hand. The warmth spread between our intertwined fingers as we started to walk.
Hey, yo! Will you play with me even if we both grow up and become adults? Of course I will! What a stupid question, you silly! Well...
Always be together. We've walked together so many times before. It's nothing new. But this time, one thing is different. We know our love will protect us from whatever comes our way.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.